good morning and welcome to another episode of Kids Arena right here on TV3. I am Aurelia and I'm doing this with
Anel, I'm Timon Karagwa. This episode will bring you nothing but fun and excitement, so sit back, relax and enjoy today's episode.
Of course. Anela, what are your expectations for today's show?
Well, I know that our viewers should expect nothing but fun, excitement, like I said, but also it will bring them a sense of relief after a long week. Yeah. What about you?
Exactly. I'm expecting to be entertained and also to be informed. Yeah. So guys, we have a lot more after this commercial break, so stay tuned. We will be right back.
Remember to keep being nice to each other. We will be right back.
Keep smiling. Welcome back.
Welcome back from that commercial break, and it's now time for our word of the week. And our word of the week is bond. Bond is a relationship between people or groups based on shared feelings. An example of a sentence with the word bond in it is always important to bond with friends or family for life. And another example of a sentence with bond in it is, these two friends have an admirable bond. Synonyms of bonds include affiliation and connection, and antonyms or opposites of bond include separation and strain. Aurelia, what do you think of the word bond?
I think this word is something we normally use, especially when we are talking about families or friends, really close friends.
Yes, definitely. And we also have a quote of the day,
Okay.
which is also on bonding, and it is by John Wooden. And the quote says, "The most important thing in the world is family and love."
Of course.
Very sweet quote, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes, definitely. So what are your thoughts on that quote?
I mean, this quote is just telling us to appreciate every time we spend with our families or friends and know to love them as well.
Yes. I mean, it tells you to cherish the memorable times that you have with your family and everything. Yeah, so it's very, very nice.
Guys, we just got started and we have more after this commercial break. So stick and stay with us. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Remember to keep being nice to each other. We will be right back.
Keep smiling. Welcome back.
Welcome back from that commercial break and we are still talking about bonding. Anela, do you have any memorable time with your family?
Okay, so this one will take us years back. Let's say, okay, it was in 2018. We went on a road trip. This is at the time that we were living in South Africa. So we went on a road trip to a place called Swaziland. Yeah, it will take like about 6-8 hours from what I remember. And it was really fun. You will see roasted corn on the side, so you go and get the stuff there. You go to a restaurant, have and eat there. Yeah, and all of it was really nice. Yeah, what about you?
For me, I have lots of memorable times with my family. And I think the one I really love is, it's not really a particular like big thing, but it was one time we had to go to like a walk at the beach, and after that we had to swim. Yeah, all together. So it was fun. We were jogging and all that. I mean,
Yes, that sounds like so much fun. Yeah, that sounds like a super fun time.
yeah. But guys, since we are talking about bonding, I'll be speaking to Mrs. Ojo. She's also a family bonding expert and also a mother on our topic of the day. So stay tuned. So guys, like I said earlier, I have here an expert who will be telling us more about family bonding. Hello, Mrs. Ojo. You're welcome to the Kids Arena.
Hello Aurelia, how are you?
I'm blessed. Please, what about you?
I am doing very well.
Okay. Please, can you brief us on what you do or who you are?
Okay, so my name is Miland Edunwojo. I'm a wife and the mother of 3 wonderful boys. I'm also an entrepreneur and then the co-founder of Pleroma College, which is a language school in Accra, Ghana.
Wow. Okay, so since you are an expert, whenever we talk about family bond or family bonding, please, what is it?
Okay, so family bonding is the process to build emotional connection within the family unit. It happens between husband and wife, and also parent and their children. Okay, it helps to build the family and mend the family together.
Okay. So would you say family bonding is important, and why?
Family bonding is very, very important because, you know, family is the basic building block of society. Family is the foundation of society. And then it's within a family unit that children learn how to be loved and feel important. Okay? It is within the family unit that children learn interaction and communication. It is within the family unit that children pick up their values and all that. And all this happened through bonding.
Okay. Would you say that family bonding helps in the developmental stages of kids?
Of course, it does a lot, because, you know, every child has an emotional bank that must be filled. And bonding is one of the effective ways that is done, okay? Because when a child feels love, it helps him to grow emotionally and also socially. When a child is loved at home, then he learns how to better relate with people outside and is able to choose his or her relationship outside the family unit properly.
And also, I feel like when a child is in a family where there's a strong bond, he or she gets to relate or express him or herself.
Exactly. It also helps the child to communicate very well. Yeah.
Without any fear or anxiety. Yeah. Talking about strong bond, how can you build that?
I mean, the various ways to build, you know, bond within the family unit. Of course, there are cost-effective ways to do that. One of the ways is really through quality time. Quality time is just spending time with children through hobbies or shared or common activities they all enjoy within the family. I heard you talking about, you know, going out to the beach with your family, with your parents and all that. And just the fact that you were able to spend time with your family and there was laughter, there was fun, everybody talking, is enough for a child to feel loved and accepted. And for a much more a bit expensive way to do it is also to plan a family vacation together, all right? And also watching a movie at home is also an effective way to bond. You don't need to go to Silverbird or not. You can just create a good cinema environment in your home with popcorns and all that.
You can even do Netflix.
Exactly, and chill, and then children would really be happy to have those time with their parents.
Yes. Okay, so in your introduction, you stated that you are a mother of 3.
Yeah.
Please, can you teach us a thing or two you do with your kids to promote the bond?
Okay. So I have 3 boys. My firstborn is 12, the second is 11, and the third one is 10. So they're already, growing towards the teenagers now. So one of the things that we love doing, I think my firstborn does it a lot with his father, is going out to play soccer on Sundays after, towards the evening, or sometimes on Saturday morning. And he cherishes those moments a lot, okay? I'm not too much of a fan of movies, but my children love movies. So we also spend time together watching movies together, and those are the things that I love doing with them, and also spending time. I'm more like the quiet person, so I'll just gather them around. They are boys, and boys stick a lot to their mothers. So we will just, have a chat, just listen to them, a heart listening. I'm not talking much, I'm just listening to them. And as I'm doing that, it's kind of a safe environment for them to talk about their deep concerns and things that, they're thinking about that I'm not even aware of. So those are things that I try to do with my boys at home.
And even if they are able to come to you with their matters and you listen, I learned that listening is a really good thing.
Yeah. Listening is very, very important. Listening without interruption. You listen with the heart, so that the child can say everything he or she wants to tell you. Okay, so that really encourages open communication, and it builds trust and then create a safe environment for children to just flourish and blossom. Yeah.
Okay, now we all know that social media or electrical gadgets like phones, tablets, laptops, everything has disadvantages and advantages. So would you say that these things are helping in family bonding, or they are actually like separating families?
Social media is a good thing. I mean, development and then technology is good, it's not bad, but it has to be managed, because you see in other countries, you see how it has really affected a lot of children and all that. So I believe that even in as much as social media is a good thing and phones and everything is a good thing, it really has to be controlled. And for me, I think as parents, we really have to model the way. You know, we have to put the phone and all those things aside a bit and spend time with our kids and encourage them to leave the phone and then just have physical interaction, because we have all this virtual environment and then they're just immersed into it, but they don't really, the phones and social media don't teach kids how to build relationship. And
because when they are with their phones, they don't get the chance to interact with people around them.
Exactly. And interaction, physical interaction, is the only way you learn, and you learn how to manage your relationship effectively.
And also to bond with people. Yeah. Since you're an expert, can you advise parents or kids too on how to manage their time on social media?
Okay, so I will advise parents to control the screen time of their children at home. Is very, very important. Depending on the age of the child, the screen has to be limited in a way, okay? So children has to be encouraged to more interact with books and spend time with their families than to be all the time on their screens. And it really has to be monitored.
Okay. Now we've been talking so much about bonding with families, and we've forgotten about friends. Would you say it's important for us to bond with our friends too?
Of course, because I mean, we don't live in a world all by ourselves. We relate with others as well. So, in fact, what we learn in the house is for us to apply it outside. So education starts from the home, and then it is taken outside, okay? So the more children learn how to bond with their family in the house, then they will learn also how to bond with their friends outside, okay? So it's very important to encourage also children to bond with their friends and all that. But just that they learn how to do it well at home, and they learn how to actually choose the right relationship outside, okay?
Since it's vital to bond with our friends, how are some of the ways we can bond with them?
Some of the ways is just, I mean, a child has a friend that is celebrating a birthday party, something like that, and you just, allow the child to go and then spend time with his friend. Is important, okay? Or sometimes they have, I mean, just they want to read together or something. Their activities that must be encouraged as well.
Okay, wow, you are really full of information on us and also wise words. But actually, a little bird whispered to me that you are bilingual. And you also speak French. So can you please summarize this conversation to people who also speak French?
Alors, pour vous qui me regardez et qui êtes francophone, nous parlions tantôt au fait de comment bâtir des relations familiales, consolider les liens familiaux avec les enfants à la maison. Nous parlions de l'importance au fait de la consolidation ou bien de l'importance de la construction des liens familiaux à la maison. Et nous disions que la maison, la famille est le premier maillon de socialisation de la société. Alors, et pour ce fait donc, nous devons encourager au fait les enfants à passer du temps, ou bien les parents à passer du temps avec leurs enfants à la maison. Et quand nous parlons de passer du temps, ce n'est pas, pas beaucoup de temps, mais des moments de qualité avec les enfants, parce que cela contribue effectivement à leur développement social et à leur développement émotionnel. Alors, donc, nous encourageons les parents à passer du temps avec leurs enfants et à veiller à ce que les temps au fait devant les écrans, devant les réseaux sociaux au fait soient limités, afin que les enfants puissent au fait apprendre à comment développer les liens familiaux, non seulement avec les parents, mais aussi apprendre à mieux au fait bâtir des relations avec leurs amis, que ce soit à l'école ou dans leur environnement immédiat. Merci.
Merci.
Merci, thank you.
Okay, but please, for people who also do not understand French, can you summarize it or brief it a little bit for them too?
Okay, so we just spoke about bonding and family bonding. So I was just saying in French that it's very important that we encourage family bonding. Family bonding is really is one of the effective ways we can help our children to develop mentally, socially, and also emotionally. A child that is loved, very much loved at home, that received attention and care at home, will grow up to be a balanced child, a well-behaved child in the society. So family bonding is something that has to be done by parents. Let's make time for our children. Let's spend time with them, quality time, not the quantity of time. We know parents are busy, but just quality time, it will go a long way in really building our children that tomorrow will become the adult of our society. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Oneya.
Okay, thank you once more. But before you leave, your final words or advice to kids and parents on how to bond, or to let them know how vital bond.
I mean, we've said it, and I will just encourage parents to make time. We are in the world whereby we are so busy chasing so much, but children just need a bit of time to spend with their parent. It is so many things are happening today because parents are absent in the house, and then the children are left to themselves. This is something that we really have to correct, and then the only way to correct that is to be more present in the life of our children.
Thank you. Wow, I've learned a lot about family bonding. I've learned that it's not about the quantity of time, but just quality time. Thank you so much. Guys, I hope you've learned a thing or two about bonding, and you also bond very, very much with your families, especially parents. Now, we'll take a quick commercial break. There's more about bonding up next.
Remember to keep being nice to each other. We will be right back.
Keep smiling. Welcome back.
Wow, that was great. I hope you learned something new on family bonding and how to spend time with your family and friends from Mrs. Ojo. But now, let's move from there, because it's time for our Discovery of the Week segment. And I see you have a piece of art over there. Yeah. Oh, that looks very nice. Where do you get inspiration from for this one?
Because I love nature.
Yes. I like the landscape, the trees and everything. Yeah. Yeah, it looks really, really nice, I have to say. So, you won the art competition at the Ghana Inter-School Festival, right?
Yeah.
So, what type of art did you do for that competition?
One nation.
You did about nature?
Nature, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, was it a painting or was it this type of art?
A painting.
Oh, wow. I can see why you won, because it's very clear that this is very nice. It's so clear why you won. Thank you so much for your time again. I really enjoyed this segment that we've had together. And I've also liked to see your art. And I hope our viewers have also enjoyed this session as much as I have.
Hi, my name is Sachigo Kaldas. I attend Al Rayyan International School and I'm 11 years old.
Okay, so how long have you been doing this, and what do you have for us?
I've been in Maker's Place for more than 1 year, and over here I have the discriminator checker.
Discriminator. Okay. So what does it do?
This project helps to reduce inequalities in education in the society and the world as a whole.
Wow.
Okay, So how long did it take you to put this up?
The coding took about 3 days and to make it like about a week in total.
Oh, wow. So is that like, have you done other projects as well?
Yes.
So then, would this be a long one or not that long?
It'll be like in the middle.
Okay. So, what prompted you to start robotics?
Well, I had an interest in coding and I wanted to make new projects like to help the world.
Okay, so how does it work? Demonstrate it to us.
So over here I have 6 inequalities in education, which are racial gap, disability, religion, rural gap, poverty, and gender discrimination. So I also have 3 microbits here. A microbit is a device which is used for communicating. So in this situation, discriminator K will be communicating with discriminator S, and discriminator A will be displaying the message. So now I would like to have a volunteer to help me out.
You
Okay.
Yeah, you can go.
So what should I help about it?
So like I'm just going to ask you a question of which one do you think is the most common problem? Like which one is the most common to you? Like which one happens the most? And
Okay.
after that you'll be like pressing either like I'll tell you, like suppose like you choose one of them, then I'll tell you which button and it will display the message like that.
Okay. So I think gender inequality. I think so. Yeah. Because with that, many people think that what men can do, women cannot do. But in that case, it's wrong because we are doing this and we are doing this equally. So yeah.
So now I would like you to press both these A plus B buttons.
Okay.
And now it will display a message on this microbit. Both of them at the same. Oh wait, I'm sorry.
So why are you connecting them to it?
Because then without me connecting it, it would not be able to display the message because it needs a battery.
Okay.
So now it displays a message here. You are a girl. Go home and cook. You are not supposed to go to school. And now discriminator S feels sad that he cannot access quality education. So now he asks the discriminator checker for help. And now a light and buzzer will get on, and on the LCD it will display a message. So I'll be pressing these 2 buttons, and now it has lit up and set a buzzer. And over here it says, I'm a girl. I will always have to be at home doing housework. Stop gender discrimination in education.
Wow, that's a great message to go.
Yes.
And I like the way
They all communicate and synchronize.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for addressing this issue to all people. Now, your final words to people or someone who wants to be like you.
Well, I hope that everybody could like make a difference in this world.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Yes. Thank you once more. Guys, This is all we have for you for the T&E segments, and I hope you've learned a thing or two. But Samara has been up to so many super amazing activities, so take a look at that.
Oh man, nice to see you and meet you again and speak with you. Yep. Okay.
3 times in Ghana, first time here. How does it feel now?
No, it feels so great to even walk into you right now. I think it's all divine purpose. This is one thing the world needs to know, you know, irrespective of what we know. There are things that are happening that we don't know that are still happening. So for us to meet up over here the first time, 3 times in Ghana, trust me, that means that we are ordained, we are blessed to send the message of God to the rest of the world. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You told me that I have to be everywhere to be everywhere.
Of course.
Again, you're doing just that.
Yes, you want to be everywhere, then you got to be everywhere to be everywhere. So we're here putting in the work. We just went on Sway's show. Amazing conversation, highlighted the whole of Ghana. You know, Africa is a continent, beautiful continent, but of course it's a duty for each and every one of us to speak about where we're from, to contribute that quota to the rest of the, you know, the bigger pie. So I did justice to that, and I'm happy that I'm doing a few shows out here as well to introduce, you know, our art, our craft to the majority over this side. You know what I'm saying? So the work doesn't stop. See?
Well, guys, all in Ghana.
Yeah.
Your man is here.
And I caught that accent. All in Ghana, your man is here. Yeah, that's the Ghana side that you took from Ghana, right?
Yes.